There's something different in the air on Tyneside, a tension that blends strategic silence with genuine excitement. And we're not just talking about the usual anticipation over new signings or the board's quiet activity behind the scenes. There's something deeper going on, a sense that Newcastle United is preparing for a bold move, one that could genuinely shake up the English football scene. Day by day, subtle signs are emerging, clues that, although not splashed across the headlines, are catching the attention of fans and keeping journalists on high alert. What's intriguing is that, unlike previous transfer windows where names leaked quickly, this time the Magpies board seems to be acting with extreme caution. Conversations are being held privately, meetings leave no trace, and the names involved are only being whispered by very well-connected sources. For anyone who follows Newcastle closely, this is a strong sign that something big could be in the works. Behind the scenes at St. James Park, the movement has been relentless, and all signs point to this being far more than just a routine signing. In recent days, some of the club's initial targets have slipped away. Players who had been in advanced talks, but due to market dynamics or interference from other Premier League giants, ended up taking different paths. Still, rather than a blow, this shift has opened the door to a much more exciting possibility. A name that hadn't previously been front and center in discussions is now gaining traction within the club, stirring excitement even among the most skeptical fans. And if you've made it this far in the video and you're not yet subscribed to the channel, now is the perfect time to join our community. Here we go beyond the surface, bringing you the hottest news, the most reliable behind-the-scenes info, and the most in-depth analysis of everything happening at Newcastle United. Your subscription helps keep this project going, so click that button, turn on the bell, and follow every twist and turn with us as this club continues to surprise the football world. And it's exactly that surprise we're diving into now. According to a recent report from TBR Football, Newcastle United has completely shifted focus in this transfer window. After stepping back from talks for Hugo Ekitike, who had previously been seen as a top priority, the Magpies have now placed Benjamin Sesko at the very top of their shortlist. That's right, the young RB Leipzig striker, known in Germany as the Speed Demon, could be on his way to St. James Park in one of the most ambitious signings in the club's recent history. According to Talksport journalist Alex Crook, Newcastle's interest in Sesko is real, strong, and growing by the week, and for good reason. The 22-year-old Slovenian has already scored 39 goals in 87 matches for Leipzig, impressive numbers for a player his age. Last season alone, he netted 4 times in the Champions League and added another 13 in the Bundesliga, consistently standing out for his speed, movement, and attacking presence. And there's more. Despite his young age, he's already the 4th highest scorer in Slovenia's national team history, with 41 international caps. But what really excites Newcastle's management is the possibility of pairing him with Alexander Isak. Eddie Howe's idea is clear: to adopt a 2-striker system, something we haven't seen much in recent years, but which could bring more attacking depth and tactical flexibility to the squad. With Isak on one side and Sesko on the other, the Magpies' forward line would gain a level of dynamism that few Premier League teams could match. And this isn't just theory. Reports suggest Howe has already expressed his approval and desire for the young Slovenian. If you're someone who loves following the deeper layers of the transfer market, take note, this deal might not be easy, but it has all the ingredients to progress in the coming days. Sesko renewed his contract with Leipzig last summer, but the German side has missed out on European competitions for the first time since joining the Bundesliga. According to sources close to the player, that could weigh heavily in his decision. Newcastle, on the other hand, are reportedly willing to go all in with a bid around £78 million, which would make him the most expensive signing in the club's history. That figure alone speaks volumes about the ambition of this project. It also shows how committed the board is to giving Howe a squad capable of truly competing. Let's not forget the Ekitike deal fell through largely due to direct interference from Liverpool, who swooped in and agreed personal terms with the player. With that move off the table, the board quickly turned their attention to Sesko, not just as a backup option, but as a rare opportunity to bring in a talent with massive long-term potential and immediate impact. And if you appreciate this kind of direct, reliable, and no-nonsense information, that's yet another reason to subscribe to the channel. We're always on top of what's coming next. The next few hours could be critical for Newcastle's talks with RB Leipzig. So go ahead and drop a like, share this video with your fellow Toon fans, and help us spread this explosive news that could shift the course of our season. Back to the player. Sesko's profile is hugely appealing to Newcastle's recruitment team. Young, fast, goal-hungry, and experienced in top-tier football. What's more, the fact that he's previously been on the radar of clubs like Manchester United and Arsenal speaks volumes about his value in the European market. Interestingly, Arsenal's recent decision to focus on Sporting's Victor Gyökeres has only cleared the way for Newcastle, who now face far less competition to get the deal done. Internally, the mood is optimistic. The offer hasn't yet been formalized, but sources close to the club say there's a positive signal from Sesko's camp. He's reportedly open to listening to Newcastle's project, especially given Leipzig's uninspiring European outlook for the season ahead. And the chance to play alongside Isak in one of the world's toughest leagues would undoubtedly be a huge step forward in his career. The ball is now in the board's court. They'll need to weigh the investment, negotiate terms with Leipzig, and convince the player that St. James Park is the perfect place for his next move. If completed, this transfer wouldn't just strengthen the squad, it would send a clear message to the football world. Newcastle are here to compete at the top level, not just to take part, but to challenge for titles and recognition. For those following the club's inner workings, this type of move has been anticipated for some time. The arrival of players like Elanga and the rise of talents like Gordon and Miley have shown the board's commitment to investing in youth with high potential. And now, with Sesko in their sights, Newcastle take another decisive step in solidifying that philosophy, combining boldness, strategy, and a healthy dose of ambition. And now it's your turn. Fan, what do you think? Would Benjamin Sesko be the perfect partner for Isak? Do you believe the £78 million investment is worth it? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we always love hearing from you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Let's follow every twist of this potential signing together, with daily updates, exclusive insights, and everything you need to know about our beloved Newcastle United.